in your kit, you'll get the clay and some parchment paper. You'll need your own cutting board, a rolling pin, some alcohol and some paper towels, and your instruction sheet. What you want to do is you want to roll the clay on the parchment paper, and you want to roll the clay out to big enough to fit the amount of prints that you need for your child. I'm doing a piece with a newborn, so I'll put 2 hands on one and 2 feet on the other. I need 4 prints total. You want to roll this out to about 1/2 inch thick. You want to have enough thickness to get a deep print. So I've rolled out 2 pieces of clay. They're a little more than 1/2 inch thickness. You don't want to go much less than 1/2 inch to get a good deep print for your mold. If you start to get some clay sticky on your rolling pin, you clean it off with alcohol. It's very important, do not use water on this clay. It gets really sticky. So you can clean off your rolling pin with some paper towel and some alcohol. This is also how, if it gets sticky on your hands, you can clean it off of your hands with a little bit of alcohol. So to keep a smooth surface, I just wanted to clean this off a little bit more so that I can roll it out a little bit without getting any texture on the clay. And there you have it. So I'm ready to do prints with a newborn. I'll be able to fit 2 hands and 2 feet with a really tiny baby on this size of clay that I rolled out. So I'm going to be doing a print with this hand, and you want to tuck the other hand into the arm, and then whoever's holding the baby, it's a good idea to kind of, get the hair kind of back or tucked in so that when you go down it doesn't create a curtain so you can see. And then the second person is going to be doing the print. Okay, so since this baby is so tiny, you really need to hold her head up. So she's holding her head with, holding the baby's chin with her hand. She has her other hand tucked in here. I'm going to do a print with this one. The person holding the baby just needs to bend down a little bit, and the other person will take the hand and press it into the clay. Got baby? So you want to take and put your one finger under each one of the baby's fingers so you can spread out the fingers. And then the clay is quite soft, and you just push in and try and get a deep print so you get a good mold. And this is really, really soft clay. And then pick it up, and we've got a great print there. So then there's also a football hold. I'll tuck this little hand in. And whatever way feels more comfortable to you. But the most important thing is to hold the baby's head while you go down and do a print. And same thing, take your fingers and put one finger under each one of the baby's fingers and spread them out and stick that on the clay. You could spread it out a little bit more if you need, and just press. Don't worry about pressing a little bit hard. The clay is really soft. It's an awkward position, but it's not hurting the baby. And then pull the baby up. And now we've got a really beautiful mold to make some great prints. And so now we're going to do the footprints. All right, so the footprints are quite a bit easier. You just need to hold the baby straight up and down in front of you. It still is good to make sure you support the head. So you want to hold one foot, have the person holding the baby hold one foot back. So hold that little foot. And we're going to stick the other little foot in. And with this, to get the toes in, I kind of use the side of my hand and just get all the toes at once. And press in, and then up. We got a nice deep footprint. Oh, what a good baby. What a good baby. And then again, I'll do all the toes at once. Get him in. Okay. Sorry, baby. And she's all done. She's a little upset, but it's because it's a pretty awkward position. But we're all done. We've got some beautiful prints for your ceramics. Yeah, that came out so good. These are gorgeous. I know. So say that you're not happy with your print. Like I got a fingerprint in there, or maybe you didn't get the finger in deep enough, or it's a foot and you're missing a toe, or you're just not happy with the print that you got. This clay is very easily reusable. All you got to do is just roll it back, or just knead it back into a ball, and You know, you really gotta get it into a good ball. Try to fold it in so that you don't get any air bubbles. So you want to make sure you get all of these creases out. So you really want to knead this into a ball and just turn it into a ball of clay and roll it back out. That's all you got to do. So when you're ready to cook, to bake the clay to harden it, put it in the oven at 275 degrees for 15 minutes. Now it's really important that the temperature is 275 and you only leave it in for 15 minutes. Even though the thickness might be a little bit more than what the package says, don't cook it any longer than that because it can burn. And then ship it back to me and I will make your print.